Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important topic for ngStyle, that is how to use ternary operator with ngStyle directive. Although we have discussed this kind of similar thing in our first session, but there we were just focusing on the basics of ngStyle directive, right? But in this session, we will be mainly focusing on how to use ngStyle directive with ternary operator and multiple conditions. And why we are repeating this session? Because in the next session we are going to use the ternary operator with method. So prior to that, we should know about the basics of ternary operator, like how it works, what all condition we can specify there, and how to write the logic for it. Once you are aware of these things, then it would be very easy for you to directly use this ternary operator wherever it is needed. And that's the reason we are repeating this session, but here we will be discussing everything in terms of next session, so that it would be easy for you to understand it in a next session. Okay, but before we proceed further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to use ngStyle directive with ternary operator. Okay, so let's get started. So firstly, what we are supposed to do, firstly we will go to app.component.ts file. Okay, in this ts file, what I will be doing, like here you can see one module is already imported. If it is not, then you have to import it manually. So let me show you how you will import it. So let me clear it from here. So by default you will see something like this. Now here to use ngStyle directive, we will use common module, because without common module we will not be able to import the ngStyle directive. Okay, so let's go to import section. Here you can write common module. Simply write here common module and press enter. Once you press enter, it will directly add this line into your code. That means the common module is now successfully added to the program. Once it is added, then we are good to proceed and we can use the ngStyle directive. So here what I'll do now, I'll simply add one variable here. So here I will create one variable with the name of status. Okay, so status, and in this status we can save two values, true or false. Okay, so let's say the value is set as true. So in that case, what I want to show the text with green background and 50 pixel size and foreground color maybe blue. Okay, so this is my requirement. But if this status is false, that means status is not active. So in that case, I want a red color background, 50 pixel font, and foreground color means text color is let's say blue or green. Okay, so this is the thing that I want to show on my screen. Now requirement is clear, like what we are going to implement. Now what we will do, we will simply go to app.component.html file. In this file you can see Angular Directives demo by Sharmit is already there, which is just a heading. So we will add another heading here. So here I will write Angular, we will write ngStyle directive in Angular with ternary operator. Now those who have already watched the first session, they have idea like why we are using this thing. Okay, but here we will also learn few more interesting thing, like that we will be using in the next session for the method. Okay, so you can see ngStyle directive in Angular with ternary operator for customize, or maybe let's keep it as it is with ternary operator. Now what I'll do now next, I will add one div here. In this div we will write some text. So let's say activity status with custom color or style. So this is the text which I want to show on user browser. So for that, what I'll do now, I'll simply add one ngStyle directive here. So just write ngStyle, and in this ngStyle we will check the first thing, that is background color. So whenever you want to use background color, so always make sure to use this single quote. Inside this we will write background color, then we will write here colon, and in this colon we will write the color, let's say green. Okay, and after this green we will put another, not here, like here we will use ternary operator, which is a question mark. So this is also an interview question. Sometimes they will ask you what is ternary operator. So you can simply say that whenever we are using this question mark, it will check the value and accordingly it will work. And here after this we will check the value for status. Okay, so this is the variable. So this is the syntax. If status is green, if status is active, it will apply green color, then another colon, and here we will set the next color, let's say red. Perfect. Okay, so let me check if I'm missing anything here. We have added background color. Let me check it. We set the background color, then we put colon, then we are checking status. If it is status is true, then we will use ternary operator and set the green color, else we will put the red color. Yeah, this looks good. Why, not sure why it is throwing the error. Okay, let's make it as color for now. Let's check if something is wrong here or not. Okay, maybe we are using something case sensitive. Oh, okay, sorry, we forgot to add the, let me correct it again. We forgot to add the curly braces, and that is important. Okay, so we need to put this curly braces. Perfect, now it is ready. So let's try the application. So here I will write ngserve -- open, enter, and then wait for few seconds. Once you wait for few seconds, it will check the code thoroughly and accordingly it will respond. So you can see, if like in case if there is any error, it will throw that error, but right now you can see there is no error. So it is simply showing the message activity status with custom color or style, although I'm sure like it is not visible to you properly because we are using dark color here, but fine, like it is coming properly. Okay, but let's say if you, instead of only one condition, I want to apply another condition. So in that case, what we can do, we can put here comma. Let's say I want to change font size. So what I will do now, I'll write font size, then colon, then we will check the gain status, and here we will write ternary operator. We will make it as, let's say 80 pixel. Okay, 80 pixel colon 80 pixel. So in both case I want to apply the 80 pixel, although like here you can, or let's say in case of error we want it as 90 pixel, just an example. Okay, and here like we will set the value and save the code. Let me check if I'm missing something. Yeah, font size code should be closed here. Perfect. Now you can save it and refresh the browser. So now you can see, I think now the font is visible to you, activity status with for custom color or style. Now let's say if someone changed the color, so someone changed the status, so instead of true, let's say if someone make it as false. So if you save it, you will see that now the text is coming with a red background, 50 pixel font size, not 50, 80 pixel. I guess for false it is 90 pixel. Yeah, so for false it is 90 pixel, for true it is 80 pixel. Okay, so likewise you can customize the thing. And in case if you want to change the font color as well, so you can simply write here font, then we will write after this font we will write status, then ternary operator, here let's say white. Okay, then we will colon and we will write here yellow. Save it. So now let me check. it is coming with a white color. No, oh, we are using font, we should use color. Yeah, now it is okay. So let me check again. We put comma, then color, then we are checking for status. If it is something is wrong here, I think we missed one place. Let me remove it from here. Yeah, here we will write color, then colon, then status, and after status we will write here ternary operator, which will set the color as white. Then we will put here another colon, and in case we will put blue for now. Okay, let's save it. So you can see color is coming as blue. Now if you want to make it as yellow, let's make it as yellow. Okay, and in case of false it will show accordingly. Currently it is false, so in case of true it will show accordingly. So let's make it as true in TS file. So it will come with a white color. Okay, so I hope this session is clear to all of you, and I think now we are good to move with the method concept, which we will discuss in next session, and we'll see like how we can use method with these kind of ternary conditions. So I hope today's session is clear to all of you. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.